All right, guys, I'm back today to go over probably the best possible $25 EDC you can get right now on Amazon, and that is due to a ton of discounts and sales going on right now, all of which will be linked in the description below so you can snag these deals before they sell out. Now, I've actually featured one of these deals before. They sold out the last time I featured it. They restocked the new light, which is the Thrunite Saber, which we'll talk about as the second part of this EDC, but something new to the channel and something that I just personally purchased on Amazon myself is the new Flissa knife with a 3.25-inch D2 steel blade and G10 handle with the flipper action and liner lock design. Now, these generally sell for $25. They're actually on sale for $19.99, and I've been seeing them like that for the past couple of weeks. But just a couple of days ago, they've added a 30% off clickable Amazon code on the link. So I bought one myself, and the price comes out to right at $13.99 or $14 with free Amazon Prime shipping, which is an insane deal on this pocket knife. Now, you combine that with the Thrunite Saber that comes in at $10.99, and this makes this an exact $25 shipped EDC, plus tax, obviously, depending on where you're purchasing at. But it comes with a rechargeable battery, double reversible pocket clip, IPX8 waterproof rating, and the cool thing about that rechargeable battery is you can swap it out with a standard AA battery while you are charging it. The IPX8 waterproof rating is great for not only rain, but completely submersible in the water. You can drop it in, let it sink, and you're not going to ruin the light. And that double reversible pocket clip is great to clip this onto the bill of your hat. Now, when you're operating the light, it's incredibly simple. You click it on and 659 max lumen output, and then it's got a lower setting that's going to last you for a while. So a great simple light. I featured it a ton. These generally sell for $20 to $25, depending on the color variation you buy, but $10.99 for Prime members only. You will have to be a Prime member and log in to see that discounted price, and they have restocked these, and they've got free fast Prime shipping. Now, the Flissa knife is pretty darn cool. This, for $25, is pretty decent. Not the best $25 knife you'd ever find, but when you drop the price to $20, it gets even more attractive. When you drop the price down to $14, there is nothing that beats this for 14 bucks, in my opinion. Now, the blade centering is pretty good. You have an uncoated D2 steel blade, G10 handles, red accents, and your liners themselves are full liners, and that lockup is pretty darn good right there on that knife. There is just a hint of blade play in this. You will notice it just a touch when you're trying to notice it, but while you're using it, it is completely unnoticeable. It's got a large cutout in the top of the blade where you can reverse finger flip that, or you can just thumb flick it. So it's got bonus opening modes besides the flipper on the back. Now, there is no jimping on the top of the flipper, but it's got a nice scoop to it. You can either press flip it like I like to do, or come from the top and flip it. So that's really good. But for me, I find myself just reverse flicking this knife. The D2 blade is not the thickest, not the thinnest, just average. That tip, though, is really fine and pointy. I would be just a touch afraid that that may break. But again, it's D2, so not the strongest steel in the world, but pretty darn good. And remember, we are talking about a $14 knife after all the discounts, and that's where I'd highly recommend this knife. Now, for me, we just released with my own knife company this guy right here, the 704 Gear Trailblazer. Now, these generally sell for $32. They're actually on sale for $25 with some applicable discounts from the website 704gear.com. But for instance, on this knife, you can see the finishing on the G10 is just going to be more refined. The blade centering on both of these is going to be great, but there's absolutely no blade play in this. The action is going to be a touch smoother. So when it comes to $25 knives, there's other better $25 knives. Now, I am plugging my own company here, but for $14, There is nothing better out there that I've personally found. Now, when that discount goes away and it goes back up to 20, I still think it's worth it. If it goes back up to 25, I think there's better options out there. But there is no better option, in my opinion, right now for a complete $25 knife and EDC flashlight deal than this right here. These will sell out fast. The coupon will go away because inevitably a knife this nice for the money is going to be really hard to beat. Man, I love finding good deals like this. Again, I have no relationship with Flissa. I purchased this one myself and just really like it in general. No issues with the knife. It's been working out great, but just some things to consider. This little light is also pretty awesome. If you want a more advanced light with slightly better features and an overall slightly nicer user interface, Thrunite makes those too, right around the $25 price point. So if you wanted to bump it up and do a $50 EDC, I have some videos on that. But if you're looking for presents or you want to kind of budget EDC or just kind of make an EDC pack for your car, bug out bag, camp pack, and have a second without spending a ton of money, man, this is an absolute great option to utilize and just carry in a wide variety of situations. I hope you guys liked the video. Hope it gives you an amazing option for a $25 complete EDC. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you want more information on some of the new releases we just dropped on 704gear.com, all of that info will be in the description below as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.